Yo, what's up, guys? It's been a while since I've done something like this, like tier lists, but I think it's a good time to do it. Been playing career for a while. Also, big changes today, in Graves. So let's go look at the buffs, real quick, and then I'll make you a tier list because I kind of already know what the meta is. Oh my god, they nerfed Diana. Nice. Okay. I think this champ was very strong. I think it's so strong even with this nerf. This is the new resist buff by from Graves, right? Where yeah, two resist. So I mean, like. This is what like Graves used to give this, and now it's back. Advanced 50% armor has bonus magic resist. So yeah, people are talking about how you can go Jack Show on this champion. I kind of agree. I think it's pretty good. Maybe the build can be like Yumu Cleaver, Hubris Cleaver into like Jack Show, and you just like play the game. And you're just very tanky. So yeah, I'm excited for Graves buffs. I'm probably gonna play some like A tier already. Gwen, yeah, I have no idea what it was going on here. So, oh, is it big? Dude, what is this fucking joke of a nerd? Ah, that's it, really? They don't nerf clear? Do people not think this clear is unhealthy for how useful their champion is? Like, I play Kha'zix and I'm just like, it's like, wow, like this champ does so much for how fast their clear is. It's like kind of like unskilled. Here's D Blade, D ring, okay. Yeah, let's make it tier list. So the best junglers, in general, are Kiana, Silas, Lee Sin, and I think Nidalee. And what else I'm really missing in my. Yeah, the reason why I say these guys are the best junglers, maybe one a little bit I played in Korea, so Lee Sin Nidalee here. But I still think Lee Sin's OP. Is because they're all blindable. They can play pretty much every matchup in the game, and they're just very strong in the meta. Their one items are strong, their two items are strong. Just very good champions, and they are able to do many things in the game. They can fight, they can power farm, they can do objective. Okay, well, Sauce can't do objectives. Like champions are able to impact the map a lot, and I think S tier being a tier where you are able to blind your champion is yeah, it makes sense. I think after that, I actually think Kha'Zix is very strong. I think he has a lot of builds to do. You can do. You can do Bruiser. You can do Lethality. As long as you know how to play them, I think he's actually very good. Hecarim, I think, is also very strong. I think his 2-3 item, if you're able to really power farm and get to the 2-3 item and you get kills, you get Cleaver Shojin, then you buy Death Stance Mod, the best tank items, you are legit unkillable. Like, I am a believer that Cleaver is very OP, and I believe that Death Stance Maul combo is very OP if you're able to get it together. Even if it's just Death Stance by itself, it's very OP. So, I think champs like that can abuse it is very strong. Talon, a very good champion that can go also. It's like Kha'Zix can go two different builds, can go Bruiser, Lethality. Very strong champion. He can carry very hard. Though it's very hard to play, it's a very good champ to pick up and, carry games on. Dana, I think is just the AP champion of carries. I think it's the best AP champion to carry on side by Karthus. I think these two are the best. Their item spikes are very strong, and their farming is very fast. Their fighting is very good. The skirmishing is actually insane on both these champs, so I actually think they're very OP. But for Diana, I know there's a lot of different builds, but I think the best build by far is Rocket Belt into Zhonya's. Just because of the utility it gives. And you really just want to get in there as Diana because your base damage is already very high enough. And let's go on next champ. That sounds like B tier. I think it's whatever. I think it's only good if you have good combos, Talia or something. Xin Zhao, also like B tier. It's good combos. I actually think Rek'Sai is not bad. Only if you have Orianna, I think Rek'Sai is good. Because Orianna is just so broken. It like buffs the I mean, Orianna is very strong with a lot of these champions. But it buffs Rek'Sai very well. And like Rek'Sai's like 2-3 item is pretty good right now. Like you go Stridebreaker Shojin. I think it's very strong. I think Rek'Sai, yeah, you guys should try it. I think it's not bad. If you're able to get early kills, you're actually very hard to kill and annoying. Just keep stealing camps and keep fighting junglers, keep ganking a lot. I think it's very OP. Like playing for fights. Like the meta is like you really just want to play for fights. Like you want to clear your camps as fast as possible, or skip your camps and get to fights. So while these champions like actually really like that. They either like are very fast at clearing in some type of way, or they're very cringe at getting kills, or very good team fighters in general. Yeah, Wukong's on here. Yeah, like B tier is kind of like it can be strong, it can be weak. Kind of like don't know, you know. Depends on the comp, right? So Jarvan, all very conditional, you know. Like these guys need items. This guy needs a mobile champion. This is on enemy team. This guy needs like chance to buff him, you know. Brands. I mean, I don't think Brand is as good as the other AP junglers, so I'm putting a C tier. Blue Cane, Red Cane. I just saw both forms. Okay, there's no point to put Cane. I think Cane higher than Blue Cane. I think Blue Cane is just the worst assassin form or assassin by far. I think it's too weak. I'm pretty sure right now. Kindred B tier. I think is very conditional. Need a lot of utility level support. Need Galio sometimes. Like engage supports. You need like utility AD. Otherwise, champions is just too hard to make work. I think Viego is an A tier champion. Viego is also kind of like S tier in a way where it's like you don't really have you have bad matchups, but like you just play for a team fight, your champ is always going to be somewhat useful if you get a reset, right? It's a keep winning champion, so it's a good champion for like he's waiting for the moment to pop off. I think Graves is going to be A tier minimum A tier. I think the reason why she's above Graves or Kindred is because the reason why Graves is above Kindred is because this champion is more self-sufficient than Kindred is. Kindred relies on her team a bit more after the small portion of the early game. Maybe after like 3 to 5 minutes between this timer, Kindred starts relying on her team more compared to Graves. Graves, yeah, just plays on his own. So this is why he's higher. He's usually when they're both champions were very strong back in the day. Graves was always higher than Kindred just because of that reason. Because one champion required more help than the other. Simple as that. So I think Graves might be good. Maybe he's actually B tier. I don't know, but I'll be probably testing him out because I actually think those buffs are crazy, like OP. Remember I was saying how like I think the best AP journals are Karthus Viego, but you know this champion's not bad if you have good matchup that you can survive in and play for your 3 items. This champ really needs 2-3 items. Like it's kind of shit before that. No idea about Briar. No Mundo. Put the movie here. Mundo I think is bad. I mean, these champs are just like whatever. You can pick them if you want. Kha'Zix is bad. Fiddle. No, I don't want to play Fiddle Iron to be honest. Both like here. This is a cheating champion. I think Jack Stronghold is only good into like Zinzao or something. I think Gwen is trash. Hawkeye's trash. I think Yi is actually kind of OP. Low key. If they have low CC, you can actually like completely 1v9. Your 1-2 item is literally disgusting on this champion. And if you snowball, if you get a lot of kills, then you're just unkillable. So I think this champion's like kind of strong. I think Nocturne is very good too. All these champions are very conditional. Nocturne is a very good old press R champion. I don't think you should play Redis, Olaf, Nunu. Why play Neferi over these champions? That's what I'm thinking right here. I think Evelyn is trash. I think Echo is like just, I don't know. I think it's like okay. I think it's very high skill. Well, not high skill, but I think it requires some kind of like skill to play. I think Rengar, I mean, a very, very good OTP, which like most people aren't. It's like A tier, S tier, but it's kind of B tier. I think it's weaker in these champions overall. I think it's very hard to pilot compared to every other single champion on above him. In higher elo, in challenger at least. Rondo only getting 2 tanks. Well, you want to pick it if they have a tank. So he's not a tank anymore. I don't know why you would ever play Mordekaiser. I'm not really well versed on Rumble Jungle right now, so I don't know. The jungle is trash. Trash. I was gonna put all the trash down here. These are all pretty bad. Okay. Bye. Conditional, I think. I mean, kind of good combos. I think it loses to everything up here. You're kind of relying on your team to carry you, and you just press the R button. Not gonna lie. Warwick. Mostly like he's kind of like the baller. He's kind of like the Master Yi Junior. I'll be honest. Warwick is Master Yi Junior. Okay, remember that. Zed is pretty good. Just go Eclipse Cleaver Shojin. That's the build, and just like farm a lot and just tempo clear. Zara things like kind of whatever. It's worse than these 2 champions in terms of EP. I think Zach is actually kind of strong. If you're able to get past the early game, and you get like one item. I think you're pretty OP. You need actually it's not item. You need get past the early game and you need levels. You need your like level 7 to 9 I think, something like that, and you're very strong. It's probably 9 honestly when your E's completely maxed. I feel like I was thinking about how like you only need a few points really in your abilities, but yeah, maybe level 9 completely, maybe level 13 even. Like you're very strong, I would say. In Volibear's whatever champion, just Volibear things, you just gank, and then these two noobs down here. I mean, average is OP. Fiddle is just OP. Honestly, Fiddle is kind of weak, low key right now. I think it's hard to. I mean, I don't know. I'm not really real. Okay, well, Poppy, I'm real worst. Here. You're kind of just relying on a team and like hoping they have like 10 dashes. And Rumble Jungle, I don't know much about. But yeah, this is their tier list for current patch. Um, yeah, it looks like a pretty fun patch, not lie. Or it's been a pretty fun league. Just ban Kiana and you'll be a-okay. I mean, I don't know how good low elo player Kianas are, but yeah, it's very cringe and challenging. But yeah, enjoy playing League because this is like the most balanced the game will ever be if you ban Kiana, of course. Every champion is very fun to play. They're very strong in some type of way. So, you know, enjoy, enjoy. If you guys have any questions, let me know down in the comments below. Yeah, hope to see you guys in future videos.